Hi Capricorn, this is Eileen with your November 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of November with the Three of Wands card. The Wands typically relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they relate to the area of career, work, progress, forward movement. The Three of Wands is talking about you moving along, making progress on your path. This could be career oriented or just overall in your life, on your life's journey, your plans, your goals, that you have been making good progress so far. You're continuing on now. You're looking out over the horizon to make decisions about where you're going from here. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And yeah, you can see the horizon is light, like the sun is coming up. And this is a good indicator that if this refers to you, if you're making some changes, maybe in your job, your work area at this time, you might even be having a business of your own, or maybe you have a job, but you're starting a little business of your own. That's what I'm getting for somebody that I'm tuning in for here. So but you're calm about it. The person is calm. They're not fearful. They're not worried. They're just calmly looking out over the horizon and thinking, just thinking about where they're going, how they're going to proceed from here. So, but this is a good card here. It's a good energy card, and it's a good indicator of that you are making progress. Next card you have is the Five of Pentacles. So some of you may be worrying about money at this time, and I'm getting some relationship issues here. Some Capricorns might have some kind of problems with relationships in the way of a breakup. Maybe you were recently divorced or getting divorced, or there's something going on with some kind of feeling separated or feeling like you're not doing as well. It's going to be hard. It's harder for you to do as well as you did before, or something like that. This is a temporary setback if you're experiencing this. Like I said, some cards will resonate with some people while other cards might resonate with others. So if you're having this Five of Pentacles energy around you, there is something very hopeful here that I'm seeing. I feel like, but I do feel for some Capricorns, and usually Capricorns are so strong, I always think of them as being very solid, hardworking. Those are the earth signs. They just keep plowing through. But, everybody gets knocked off their feet here and there and gets the rug pulled out from under them. But in some cases, for some Capricorns, if this is you with this Five of Pentacles energy, your current circumstances, if they're very challenging right now, it has hurt your self-esteem. And that's what I'm getting from this card, that your self-esteem has been hurt, and you need to build your own self-esteem back up and your own confidence back up, because you still have what it takes, and something is still going to work out for you. You may even have a friendly face who makes an offer to you. It could be an offer of a job, or it could be something along the romantic lines where someone is very interested in you on the romantic side, and they don't care how much or how little you have in your bank account. They see quality inside of you when they look at you. They're seeing into your heart and soul. So the more you can, I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because the more you can feel prosperous and focus on your goals and make it your intention to go after the life you want, the more the universe will open doors to make that and help to make that happen for you with your participation. Next card you have is the Six of Cups. That kitty's always looking at me. Look at this kitty. See those eyes? That's a telepathic kitty. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is saying that you may have someone from your past that comes back into your life in November. Now, in some cases, this might be a relative or a friend you haven't seen or talked to in a long time. But it could also be something that maybe somebody was a friend of yours in the past. Maybe there wasn't really too much romantic going on, or maybe one of you wanted to have something romantic and the other one was not on board with that for whatever reason. Maybe they were moving or had somebody else in their life, or they thought you had somebody else in your life, or whatever it was, you know, it didn't come together. Or if it did, it was however briefly, and then you both have lived separate lives, more or less. This person could come back into your life in November, and it could be a different scenario this time. I'm feeling for one of you, it might be you. I'm not sure. You might be the other one. And I'm getting different scenarios for different people. If this is someone that you were friends with and earlier on in your life, haven't been around them, they come back into your life and you cross paths with them again in November, one of you is going to be looking at the other one with more romantic eyes. Like you're going to start seeing more than just friendship and looking at that person and thinking, well, they're a pretty good catch after all. Whereas maybe in the past you didn't take them as seriously for some reason. And it could be that one or both of you were, you know, you went and got connected with another partner or married or who knows what, and now you're both single and available. So there could be some romance being rekindled or started here. Because I'm feeling one of you is still not going to get it and just going to be thinking that you two of you are friends. And the other one's going to be looking and thinking, wow, this is not a bad catch, and getting all romantic feeling. So, okay, now this might just be a few people I'm tuning in for on this scenario. I'm not sure. But, you know, be alert. Now, in some cases, this could be some business opportunity. Maybe it's a type of work you've done in the past that at one time it was good. You enjoyed it. Maybe the money was good. And for whatever reason, it fizzled out, kind of fell into the background. That could come forward again for you in a much more meaningful and profitable way. This could be self-employment. I'm feeling self-employment for a number of Capricorns. That things that kind of almost like you're going to really pull it together and have it together this time. Like maybe you made some effort earlier with a business, and it kind of, you had to put it on the side and work a regular job maybe. But this time, maybe you have more time, or maybe you've been little by little gathering your information, gathering supplies, whatever it is, contacts, learning more. And you just have a better grip on it, a better hold on it this time, where it can really be prosperous for you and really be strong, like a good solid kind of business for you. It's like you've just gathered more of your resources along the way, that you're more prepared now than you were before. Next card you have is King of Cups, and the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups has worked over the years, maybe even had a few easy, lucky breaks for himself, to tell the truth. Along the way, he does well for himself. He's accustomed to living a comfortable life. He lives well. He likes to have a good time. He does not want to be a workaholic. At times, he's been maybe a little bit of a workaholic, but he definitely has no interest in that. He's much more, he wants to enjoy life and stop and smell the roses, as they say. Now, I'm feeling this could, in some cases, this could be you embracing the feelings and emotions of the and the energy of the King of Cups in the month of November. However, I am getting some romance going on here for some Capricorns. This could be someone that you have around you in some capacity in the month of November, who's noticing you and being attracted to you, maybe flirting with you, smiling, joking around a little bit, and they're just drawn to you. They're attracted to you physically. Maybe they like your personality when they hear you talking to your friends or coworkers or whoever it is, depending on where this person is observing you, and thinking that they would really like to get to know you better and go out with you. And this person's in the mood for fun. They really want to have fun and have a good time. And at least they have the money to go out and have a good time too. So if this is someone around you, you might want to just kind of pay attention, because I feel like this would be probably a nice looking person, have a good sense of humor, and I don't really get a lot of bad energy at all. I get overall positive energy from this person. So but they really want to enjoy themselves and have someone to just have a lot of fun with. And it might be taking a look at you if you're single and available. So just kind of pay attention with that. And right under it, you have this Four of Cups card. And the Four of Cups is about missed opportunities, possible missed opportunities. And this could be relating to relationships and romance. Like maybe you've been hoping to meet someone nice and it's like, there's nobody any good out there for me. So the person's kind of leaning against a tree taking a nap. And then out of the sky, this big hand comes forward with a large goblet that's overflowing, making an offer to the person, and they're busy taking a nap, like, nothing out there. So the advice of this card is to stay alert, pay attention for opportunities, and this can also relate to business opportunities as well. So if you've been out applying for jobs and you're not getting a good word that you want to hear, all of a sudden something could be offered to you, but you want to be paying attention so you don't miss a good opportunity. But the way it's right under this King of Cups, it's kind of making me feel like it's possible for some Capricorns that this person will be noticing you and trying to get acquainted, maybe trying to nudge you a little bit and maybe tease you, joke around, flirt with you a little bit, and you might be thinking, that's just their personality. They're not interested in me. So you might want to, stay awake, be alert, and pay attention, and look for those little hints if that happens to be you in that situation. Next card you have here is the King of Wands. The wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the King of Wands has worked very hard. And on many occasions, he's been a workaholic. He doesn't want to live his life as a workaholic, but the King of Wands is a hardworking person. But he likes to take a break here and there. He's done well for himself. He lives a good life. He gets to enjoy certain luxuries, whether they're small or big luxuries. But I'm feeling like this King of Wands is searching for true love. He's had relationships, but for one reason or another, they fizzled out over the years. And he's been burned. He's had his heart broken to pieces. He does not want to just put his heart out there for anybody. So he's been very guarded with his heart. And he's been humbled by getting his heart broken. It's like he does not have any big ego thinking, he can just go out there and have anybody he wants and fall in love and everything's going to be rosy. Instead, he knows he's fortunate financially, but he feels like he's been hurt romantically, and he's searching for the right person. Now, this could be you embracing the emotions and feelings and energy of the King of Wands in the month of November, but it could also be someone that could be around you on a romantic level, once again, who's kind of, discreetly, quietly observing you. They're not going to be like this King of Cups smiling and teasing you in one way or another. The King of Wands is being cautious because he's looking for true love. He's not looking just to go out on the town and have a good time with somebody and, get some champagne and have a good time. He's looking more for true love in his heart and soul. He's longing for real love with someone, but he doesn't want to put his heart out there easily. So it's almost like he feels like that's for the lucky ones. That's not him. He's lucky financially, with his work, his career. He knows he's done well and he's been very confident in that area and he's done well for himself, but he's not so confident about true love in his life since the romances he's had in the past haven't worked out and he's got hurt in the past. So this could be someone around you who's looking at you, who's drawn to you, and who wants to get to know you little at a time. If this is you I'm tuning in for, Capricorn, he's not going to be, he's going to go cautiously get to know you, even though the fire signs that could be an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius, they usually come across confident and outgoing and kind of go after what they want. He's going to be very cautious because he does not want to get hurt. And he might be looking at you like someone, maybe you're that good quality partner he's been looking for love, but he's afraid that he might get his heart stepped on again. So that could go kind of slowly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Whereas this one's going to be outwardly smiling, flirting, teasing you, that kind of thing. Next card you have is Judgment. This is a major arcana destiny card. The Judgment is about rebirth, renewal, rising from the ashes. This is a good card to have under this Five of Pentacles. If you're having setbacks financially or with relationships, other issues that have been going on in your life, whether it's health or finances or whatever it is, the Judgment says there's going to be a rebirth. So, and this is karma. It's like what you put out, you get back. Okay, so if you've been putting out good things and doing the best you can, living a good, honest life with yourself, with others, Judgment is going to reward you in one way or another and make things right for you. Whereas, on the other hand, if someone has been putting out bad things and being dishonest and hateful or whatever, well, they're going to get back what they've been putting out. So it is karma. It's what goes around comes around. But for a number of Capricorns, this card could be much needed, something you've wanted, that you've been hoping for, like a renewal, a rebirth in your life, a fresh start, getting the debris cleared and just making a new fresh start for yourselves. So this is I get really good positive energy out of this card, tell the truth. That's a pretty card too. I like the imagery on it. Next card you have is Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about feeling restricted, like maybe you feel like you're stuck in some scenario and you don't quite know how to get out of it. And the thing is about the Eight of Swords, none of the swords are touching the person. And if you look, they have a blindfold on and they have like a little chain around there. She has a chain hanging around her wrist, but it's not like it's tied in a knot or something. The advice of this card is to take off the blindfold, throw that chain away, and take back your power. Get your confidence back. Get back to who you are, that you were born to be in your heart and soul. Capricorn was born to be strong and keep moving forward, keep working towards those goals, laying that solid foundation. And I'm feeling for some Capricorns, this could be a relationship matter. I'm getting a lot of relationship things going on here today. This could be a relationship matter where at one time, maybe someone promised you more than what they have delivered in a relationship. They may have come out in the beginning being very loving and romantic and acting like they were going to be so good to you, and then ended up not being so good and being cold. And they might even have family or friends around them that are kind of joining in that way and treating you like somehow you don't measure up. You're not good enough. And now in some cases, this could be some living arrangement. It could be neighbors around you treating you this way, or it could be a work scenario, people at work. Maybe you haven't been there as long as they have, or maybe they've been there a long time and you come along and you just seem to be doing well. Maybe you're in a higher position than them, or maybe you're just doing a lot, looking like you're doing a lot better job or have a better attitude, and they're griping and miserable and complaining all the time. So they look at you like you don't fit in. You're not one of them. And you're not one of them, and you would not want to be with one of them. But the energy I'm getting from this card, break free, take your power back, stand up, be who you are, and extricate yourself at the earliest time that you're able to. You know, if you're at a job where you're being treated this way, you can't just leave overnight. Relationships, living arrangements, all those things take time. Typically, you have to make your plans, you know, be objective about your life and make good decisions for you to be in an environment where people at least show you, you know, some kind of respect and let you just be who you are, rather than wanting to treat you like you're not good enough or you're just not up to speed with them. And then we've already went over the Four of Cups card. So, okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro and Marchetti, and what I want to do now is pick one card from the messages from your, oh no, I'm sorry, this is Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. So, okay, and be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. Also, Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If you like my videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you've already subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so magical mermaids and dolphins, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? What's your message for Capricorn for November? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle. I'll fan these out, and we'll see what your message is. Okay, let me fan these. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This says self-employment. I was talking about self-employment. I like this image. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Great message. I love this. It's like the mermaid jumping out of the water with a fish she caught, I guess. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. I love that. Okay, next. I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radleigh Valentine. So think of a question or some situation in your life that you would like an answer for, or maybe some insight or guidance about. And we'll ask the angels and see what answer you get or what advice you get. So just have your question on your mind. And I'm shuffling the Angel Answers deck now. Okay, angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? What is your message for Capricorn for November? Okay, let's see. I'm going to give it another shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? This says within the next few weeks. The imagery, the colors are so beautiful in these cards. All the gold and dark blues and purple. Within the next few weeks. So I don't know. I hope that gave you some kind of insight or answer. Otherwise, as I mentioned, it's a general reading. So some cards will resonate while others do not. And then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So, angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? What is your message for Capricorn for the month of November? Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, fan these out. Okay, Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. I like that. That's comforting. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And the more you're listening to your inner guidance and being receptive, don't fill yourself with worry or anger or fear or any of those kind of negative emotions. You need to be open and receptive, and just having faith that you're on your right path. And the more you're open and receptive, it'll be easier to get that guidance that's there for you. Okay, so Capricorn, I hope you're happy with your reading for the month of November. And be sure and check your rising moon sign videos as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments, and I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful November, and we'll talk again soon.